Good to go.
Yeah, all you.
Well, touching distance to the start of the season, but I suppose firstly, welcome back to the Betfred Super League. You must be pretty excited at this stage.
I am. It feels like a really long pre-season, but it's come around quick. It feels like it's come around quick now, the start of it. So I think after Christmas, once you hit those pre-season friendlies, you are within touching distance. So we're really keen to get off to a good start, like every team in the competition. Thankfully, we've got a home fixture, which I'm really looking forward to, and hopefully we can put our best foot forward.
This was a slightly strange situation for you, obviously, knowing that you were taking over before the end of last season, but not being able to get your hands on the squad. You must almost feel like pre-season started for you when you took the job.
Yeah, it was unique. Again, I can't think or recall too many times somebody's been employed while the other bloke was in post. So it was good. It was giving me plenty of time to assess obviously what was going on at the club and looking at the squad as well. And hopefully the changes that have taken place will all be positive ones.
You've had a good chance to look at the club, but obviously for yourself it's been a couple of years away from it. Have you assessed what happened at Hull FC and how you can improve things now that you're at a new club?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was situational. I think the surroundings at Castleford are very different. Personally, can I improve in areas? I think every man can in every walk of life. So hopefully we can make them amendments and get better as a club.
Cats have probably been sort of perennial nearly men in the last few years, always there or thereabouts. How far away do you think you are from being able to turn them into genuine contenders for silverware?
I think there's a few, genuine contenders. I think there's 5 or 6 in the competition. I think, they've fell short these last couple of years regards the playoffs. It goes without saying, to win a comp, you've got to be in the playoffs. So we're striving for that. To do that, you've got to be consistent week in, week out, and to do that, 9 times out of 10, you need a fit and healthy squad. So the fact we've got a decent sized squad can only be a good thing. I think with the changes of roles, the HIA, the disciplinary, I think there's going to be plenty of squad rotation, and hopefully, because of the size of our squad, that'll work to our benefit.
You've been on the other side of it, of course, plenty of times, but you must be looking forward to getting out into a packed jungle first week against Salford, and soaking up that atmosphere as a home coach.
Definitely. I think the first game I came to watch at the jungle, when I'd been announced, was behind closed doors, which was bizarre, and hopefully we'll never be in that situation again. But it's a great place to come watch a game of rugby league. The atmosphere is fantastic, and hopefully the atmosphere will be even better when we're winning.
Yourselves, I'm sure you feel like you've signed well. I kind of feel like I'm going to say that to every coach today. It does feel like a Betfred Super League that's a very level playing field, and it could be a very, very competitive season.
I hope so. Yeah, I think for us, I think I thought it was a quiet market this time round. I don't think there was much movement. For 8 to come in, it's a fair old chunky squad, and when 8 come in, I think 8 of those will be in and around the 17 as well. So getting them settled, getting a feel for them in these early rounds, and merging them into what we already had as well is going to be really important.
At Salford round 1, they are much changed. New coach, new half-back pair, and plenty of changes in between. How do you prepare for that? Yeah, new style of play as well. I've had the luxury of watching their friendlies, so they've shifted 1 or 2 things around. Obviously bringing Sneedy in, adds a fair amount of strike in terms of their kicking game and game organisation as well. I really like Brodie Croft, what I've seen of him. They've recruited well, but I'd like to think we have as well. Just lastly, a real buzz around the start of the season always, but an added one I guess this year, because we've had Sky Sports of course doing stellar work for so long, but Channel 4 coming in with their free-to-air games kicking off at the weekend, and it could be a real positive time for the sport to get the product in as many eyes as possible. Got to be, and I think we need it. We're desperate for that. We want to open our what is a fantastic sport to more people in general in the country. I really, as I said there, the Premier Sports on Monday, the Championship, the footage of that, I thought was fantastic as well. So the more people who can get on a couch with a remote in their hand watching rugby league can only be a good thing for the sport. Well, best of luck. Enjoy it as best you can. Thank you. Nice. I'll try. Thank you.